Hey guys, Mr. Movie, and these are just 10 family movies I think you must see. One of them is Coco, the 2017 Disney Pixar movie. It is about a boy who really wants to play the guitar. He barges in, or breaks into his grandpa's, what's the thing's called? It's where they store the body, but it's like a big house in a graveyard. I don't know, whatever it is. He breaks in there and strings plays the guitar and gets sent into the mystical world of death, and he has to try to get out. So I think it's a really good family movie. I know that the explanation sounded wonderful, but it's funny in my mind. It's on my A+ movies. I gave it a 97%. I think it's a must watch for families. Next is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Everybody knows what this one is about, but I'll explain it anyway. Snow White goes to the dwarf's house after being threatened by the queen and trying to be killed by the queen, and and has to try to get away from the evil queen. So yeah, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is a great family film in my mind. It is fun. It is funny. The songs probably kids probably be running around singing those songs if they see this movie. But yeah, I give it a 97%. It's a really good movie. Next, it's Cars. I know many people don't like these movies at all, Cars movies, but yeah, the second one's not too good. The third one's fine. This one I think is actually really pretty darn good. It is about Lightning McQueen, who tries to get to the race course first so he can get sponsored by Dinoco, and ends up in Radiator Springs and realizes like the full potential of life, I guess. I think this is like a charming movie in my mind. It's not like outstanding. It's good. I enjoy watching it. I gave it a 96%, which did make my A+. Yeah. Next is Nightmare Before Christmas. This was my favorite movie as a kid, and it is about Chuck Skeleton wanting to stop always celebrating Halloween, only Halloween. Finds the mystical Christmas land and wants to celebrate Christmas and be Santa Claus. So yeah, I think it's a really good Tim Burton movie. Probably his best, I think. I think it's the best Tim Burton movie. It's claymation. It's fantastic. The songs are awesome. It's just a really good movie. I gave it a 97%. Next is My Neighbor Totoro, the anime film, and it is about a family of family who moves out to the country in Japan. Oh, the countryside, and wander into the forest and find these mystical creatures called the Totoro. So yeah, this is a good movie. It's a movie that all kids should watch. I think it's emotional. It's just fun to watch in general. I give it a 96%. Next is When Marnie Was Here. It's about a girl who kind of has or the doctors think she has depression, so they send her out to the countryside to get a breath of fresh air, and she finds many more things there. And I think this movie's charming. I always like to see the main character Anne just go out and explore the jungles, or not the jungle, the country, and yeah, I just gave it a 98%. Next is The Adventures of Tintin. This is kind of a different kind of animation. It's like the Polar Express animation, because not a lot of people have actually heard about this movie. So, but yeah, it looks like the Polar Express, just better. Um, yeah, and then yeah, it's about a guy named Tintin who buys this unicorn ship just because it looks good and realizes there's many more to it and many people want it, and he tries to figure out why. And yeah, it was just a really good movie, honestly. The action was fantastic. You could say it was a little over the top because it was like a little like, why was that ship flowing over that one? Or, but no, it's a cartoon. Steven Spielberg felt like, oh, I'll just do this and make this work, and it did. So yeah, I give it a 94%. Next is The Incredibles. This movie is about a family of superheroes, and their dad, Craig T. Nelson, gets this job offer and realizes that it's actually a trap, and yeah, that's really what it is. And all the family tries to go help him, and yeah, this is a really good movie. I actually have it back here on DVD. I enjoyed every minute of this one. It's a great family film, and yeah, I gave it a 95%. Next is Ratatouille. It's about a rat who really wants to cook at this restaurant. I forgot what it's called, but and yeah, gets in there with this guy who really wants to cook but doesn't really know how. and yeah, they kind of become good friends and learn and cook together, sort of. And yeah, this is just a really good family movie. I enjoy it. There is some funny bits in this movie, and yeah, I think it's a good movie. I gave it a 95%. Next, this is the only non-cartoon movie on this list, and it is Wonder. Wonder is about a boy who gets made fun of at school because of his sickness, and yeah. Um, yeah, this is just a really emotional movie. I cried at one part, actually. I won't spoil it, but yeah. Yeah, it was just a really good movie in general. It is an emotional movie, so be prepared for that. But yeah, there's the book off of it. I recommend reading the book first and then going to see the movie, see the changes that they made. Well, I recommend doing that with any movie and book. But yeah, so yeah, those are 10 family movies, or I gave it 95%. Those are 10 family movies I think you must see. In the comments, say any family movies you think I missed, and yeah, see you next time, movie fans.